Gary!
Seinfuck.
You gave up drinking after Lent, which I think is just like intensely funny.
Okay, so first of all,
Like, it's supposed to end.
You're giving it up for Ramadan.
Oh,
no,
of course.
I was drinking on Ramadan too. I thought about giving up drinking for Ramadan, and I tried giving up masturbation, but that didn't work either.
No, that's difficult, especially if you don't have like a girlfriend who's just like nice.
That's cheating. That's cheating, by the way. To come in your girlfriend's hand is still masturbation. To come in her pussy is even worse, perhaps.
Wait. It's cheating to come in my girlfriend?
You're cheating on God.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to understand that I am God's main bitch, not his side hoe.
Yeah.
First of all,
you're everyone's God's main
one
bitch.
of the first lessons you learn in the Bible is these hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah, exactly. And wait, which is it? Queen Shiva? Queen Shiva?
Adam and Eve.
Oh, damn it! You're right.
Shiva.
I got to think about like how the Bible is arrayed because I haven't cracked open a Bible in a very long time.
No, I'm a terrible Christian. I haven't either. I'm trying my best. Damn it.
Oh dear.
As best can be.
These hoes ain't loyal. I don't think that he was really singing that about Eve or her earlier iteration.
I don't think he was speaking biblically when he said these hoes ain't loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal to God.
Oh boy.
It's a banger, I fear. A banger joke.
That's like Christian camp group fucking.
Oh, you can hear the little choir kids?
Yeah, it is kind of funny where like, in high school, like I had gay friends and most of them, most people probably didn't know they were gay until like years after the fact.
I'm not gay.
Fuck up. And most people didn't know they were gay after the fact because like that was like dicey in like our high school. Like I guess like the Instagram and TikTok kids, they really don't know how good they have it.
Yeah, in the 2000s, if you wore deodorant to high school, you got called a so.
Okay, you gotta bleep that one.
What? I'm telling you how this is my authentic experience here.
No, you are right. I know you're right, but
all right.
Yeah, I don't know. There was like a hierarchy on who smelled worse.
I actually stole that from a tweet. It was like a video of
come
high school.
on.
It was a video of high school kids. All right, cut that out then.
We have major integrity.
No,
keep it in. We have major integrity here on the Seinfuck podcast, and you need to respect that.
Yeah, listen, if you're going to take anything from the internet, it must be from www.reddit.com.
Triple.
What are you fucking, what is this, 1998?
Yeah.
Well, kids, log on to www.hotwheels.com with your parents' permission.
With your parents' permission.
If you don't have your parents' permission, send me an IM on AOL Messenger.
Oh, we got him.
You're gonna kill me.
My mom still uses her AOL.
What?
No, I thought that
you
shit
mean?
got
To what?
She still uses that's her primary email.
Does she chat with an AI or something?
I don't know.
She uses her AOL email, AOL chat room.
Oh, I thought you said AOL Instant Messenger.
Oh.
AOL Instant Messenger 100% got shut down.
Yeah, it has to be shut down. Although that would have been amazing if it was.
It's just your mom and like 1,000 Nigerian scammers.
My mom's just like in the weeds, being like, "No, I will not do this. I will not.
I will not let you access funds from the ousted king Humtabe."
Yeah, I wish I could say that your mom has like some sort of Kid Borga operation, except she's not the transparent kind of.
She's not the type. No.
I think it would have been funnier if my mom had insisted that our family group chat be on AOL.
On AOL.
On AIM, yeah, that would be sick. I miss AOL Instant Messenger. I gotta be honest with you because I thought it like blew my mind.
I was a big fan of it.
I never really used it, I don't think. Or at least not to my...
Well, you never got hit up by strangers for illicit things when you were a child.
No. I didn't really... I'm trying to think if there was any like specific instance of being like creeped on the internet as like a child.
I just talked to my cousins.
Yeah, they scarred you enough.
I was in like writers like like forums. And so like no one was creeping out. Everyone was like, "Can you read my short story?" Like,
Oh no.
How old were you when you were in these?
I think I started joining them when I was maybe like 12.
This is a terrible idea, first of all.
Yeah, that is, you
Oh
know.
no! It was so obvious that I was a child amongst adults,
Oh,
and then I got
no.
banned from one forum, and then I rejoined, and I said, "Oh, that was my twin brother." As if that was
Oh, buddy.
Excellent
Buddy.
choice.
You can't be doing that.
they're like, "You're banned again."
I used to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series was really popular around 2005.
Yeah,
so I used to
yeah.
make a bridge series using Windows Movie Maker with my little brother. You know, some people got tricked into watching them because it was the early days of the internet. And if you put a bridge series into a search function, it would bring up my videos too. So I got like thousands of views.
Oh, nice!
And it was the shittiest abridged series ever.
Of course it was. Like,
And like some guy was telling me how shit it was because it was. And I was just like, oh, I guess I really got to be on gourd for haters. He's like, on gourd? Please shut the fuck up. And I was like, please give me a break. I'm 13 years old.
yeah, and then he DM'd you with a picture of his dick. Yeah.
No, yeah, the real internet experience.
Yeah.
That guy's just like, look, I understand you're young, but this video is the shits. And I was like, yeah, I know.
Oh, buddy.
And then I stopped making them.
Kind of sad.
I used to make on YouTube these like compilation videos of like just like sports highlights in particular. For whatever reason, I was playing lacrosse. Like when I was a kid, I played lacrosse.
You're the type. You're the type.
You're a lacrosse kid.
Yeah. So,
sorry.
so I would make.
Shocking you didn't take a lot of drugs.
Yeah. Well, I was a goalie, so the goalies are always the weirdo.
Yeah, that you need his
Okay.
EpiPen.
Yeah. I've used an EpiPen.
Got him.
No. So I would make these like just like I don't know. I would find clips on the internet, and then I would use like Microsoft Movie Maker, so like that very clear that remember that blue screen where you put like text on?
Yeah, the default blue screen with the script font.
Yeah. And it would be like a Nickelback song would be playing, and it would
Look
be
at this
like,
photograph.
Every time I do it makes
Oh,
me laugh.
you're probably back when it was like, it's not like you say sorry. Was betting on a different story.
This time we're
Mistaken.
mistaken for having your heart was breaking. I've been wrong. I could go on. I could genuinely go on.
so I would do like, and I'd have these like lacrosse highlights, and then people would message me being like, "Hey, it's my like cousin or my son is like in this highlight reel. Can you send me the footage?" And then I would know what to do. And so,
that is genuine early internet experience.
yeah, and I would be like, well, it's on YouTube now, so just like save the video.
Oh,
Can I save this image?
Oh,
Take it,
no.
my friend. It's all yours.
Yeah, that was like very clearly just early internet, like early YouTube. Like I'm talking like when Ray Williams Johnson.
Yeah, we're talking 2005, 2006, where there was like a 5-minute limit to the actual like video.
Like remember YouTube where you could like react to a video by posting like another video, like if you like the early reaction days.
Ooh,
Where it's like it would be like the main video, and then below it would be other people's like reaction videos.
oh God, you're giving me a headache.
Can I test a really bad bit on you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
So
Cut this out if it's not funny. I'm guaranteeing it will be funny, but it won't be appropriate. Perhaps
keep it in no matter what. Go on.
So what I've never understood is why black people were hated past the 1980s. Because I was watching some documentaries recently, and I found out that's about the time the furry fandom started. Why would you hate black people?
When furries exist?
They're right there, fucking your dog.
I mean, maybe 300, 400 years. So wait, Harper, you've solved racism.
You just have to fucking hate furries.
You did it.
You did it, guys. We can go home.
I guess you can don me and Hugo Boss if it means I can exterminate them.
That's extreme.
I will hunt them in the streets
That was funny
Oh
when I
my
was up in Vancouver.
like the animals they wish they were.
When I was up in Vancouver, I met a girl.
What?
What? I met a girl who there
What?
was. Malcolm, help me out. What's that little town? Not a little town, but what's the town outside of Vancouver that's like I don't know, not sketchy, but kind of rural.
New York.
I'm trying to remember what it was fucking.
Mission.
Oh yeah, it was,
Maple Ridge.
might have been Mission. I don't know, but she out of pure curiosity went to a furry con.
Bullshit.
Oh, Surrey. It was in Surrey.
It was in Surrey. Yeah, exactly. She, out of pure curiosity, went to a furry con, and the way she described it was insane.
The smell was insane. That's what's probably fucking crazy. Malcolm, do you believe a word of that? That you went to a furry con out of pure curiosity?
No, I know because I saw the photo.
What?
It's a mutual friend of Malcolm's, and we will not name drop here. But it was the way it was described.
Hold on, just real quick. Real quick.
Insane.
I know you're listening. You're sick in the fucking head.
she's not. It's fine.
See a doctor.
But it was oh
freak.
my lord. I never want to like encounter that in my life. Like just the smell alone. but the fact that is like
people shit themselves at those cons and walk around with the shit in their fucking diper.
I know, and I asked that question if she saw anybody in diapers, and she did not.
That's because they're inside the fursuit.
No, they usually have the shit outside the fursuit if they're going to be honest.
Well, what good is the diaper outside the fursuit?
Because they have an outside diaper on the fursuit, and then they have an inside diaper that they actually wear.
What's a quicker invitation to get the shit beat out of you? I'll ask you that.
Hold on. You know how like there's that meme of like there's inside every man there's two wolves and they're gay and
they can't stop fucking. Yeah,
and they're both inside you. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing: inside every furry, there's two diapers.
No, but the one of the things that struck me was that like you can tell the difference between like a broke furry and a rich furry, because the ones that actually stayed at the Hilton hotel where it was held, and the ones who like walked over on like off the highway from the cheaper hotels
in their fursuits. Extra musky.
You also know there's a few that like got dropped off by their like parents.
Their moms. That is insane.
Can I mention a commonality that I've seen?
Yeah.
What's with the amount of people raised by their grandparents who become furries?
So many answers, first of all.
There's a lot.
An overexposure to outside the normal in their everyday lives, like things that their grandparents would be interested in, leads them to develop like a skewed personality away from like atypical or typical child norms.
Like kids their age, yeah.
They're like, I love the novels of Raymond Chandler.
Yeah, I love Madlock, you know.
I'm a real John Grisham fan.
Tell you what, I sit down and I watch Columbo with my grandparents for fun.
Oh,
it's like, yeah, you're either gonna abuse small animals somehow. It's just up to you.
What?
Everyone's watching Columbo, but I personally love Matlock.
Matlock, exactly.
I love Columbo, and I watched it with my grandma.
You love Columbo now.
Okay, fine.
Wait, hold on. Did you watch Columbo as a kid?
A couple episodes.
Did you like it?
I did enjoy Columbo when I was a kid. Just in the same way I enjoyed like shit like fucking wait, why can't I think of it right now?
Where are you hiding it?
Law and Order.
Where are you hiding it?
Hiding what?
Where's the fursuit?
Crippling self-fuck off.
Where's the fursuit?
Yeah,
I have no fursuit.
Open your closet. Let me see.
Even been tempted.
I knew you had a suspicious amount of significant others. Let me see inside your closet.
Shut the fuck up. My closet right now is completely empty because I'm in the middle of moving.
Yeah, he's not in his recording closet anymore.
Yeah, he finally got out.
No, I'm just in the normal closet.
Look, when you're gonna come out of the duffel bag?
I'm coming out as a furry. The Robert Delilah story.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me tell you something. All right.
Well, let me tell you something, and then you say, "All right."
We, Robert, knew multiple furries.
Yeah, we did.
It was later revealed to us that we knew them, but we knew them.
Yeah, you dated one, then you didn't know she was a furry till afterwards. I love the complete silence.
Cut that out.
No, it's fine.
Cut that out immediately. Leave it in.
You
cut
did.
Hey,
no,
you cut it out. Leave it in. Leave it in. But you can cut it out if you want.
Yeah, that's true. She actually made fursuits, right?
Yeah.
I have a story about this.
Oh yeah, go on. Come on.
So I knew a kid in one of my classes. It was like economics or something, right? And I sat next to him every day. And I was an edgy kid who browsed the deep, dark places of the internet back then.
Yeah.
I'm remedified now. I'm remediated, redeemed.
Reformed.
Yes, I truly believe I am reformed. That was a Shawshank reference.
That was a Shawshank reference. Morgan Freeman getting denied for parole for
I'm so sorry. That could easily see how that could be. Anyway, so I told him, like, you think that's cool? You should check out this place called the Random Board of 4chan. It's called B.
Oh, did you corrupt this kid?
Yeah, and he goes there, and I was just like, huh? Yeah, pretty funny stuff there, huh? He's like, yeah. Did you see the straight furry thread? And I was like, yeah.
The what?
No, I know about it at this point because you can't. These people are obnoxious.
He's hard to avoid. Yeah,
they'll go in any thread they can and shit it up. Back then, anyway. I don't know how they do it now, and I avoid contact with them as much as possible. And he's like, so you see the furry thread? That was crazy. I was like, no, I saw it. And we stopped talking after that.
Oh no! You could have saved this poor child.
I saw him in the theater one time. And I was just like, what are you doing at the screening of Rio 2? And when the new Avengers movie is out.
No!
Wait, why did you have that reaction?
Because it's Rio. It's an animated movie about anthropomorphized birds.
They're not even anthropomorphic. They're just birds.
Oh, God.
I asked him, what are you doing at Rio 2? And you should be watching the new Avengers movie. But he's just like, I'm going to be honest. This movie's got great Rule 34. And I was just like, I can't take this, and I walked out the theater.
I mean, I did talk about seeing a personal acquaintance of ours walk through an airport with a furry head.
Mr. Him himself?
Yes, Mr. Him himself.
Mr. Steal Your Girl himself. Incredible.
My doppelganger.
It's just that you went up with a mirror.
How come both of our doppelgangers, by the way,
ended up as severe?
No, they were the whole time.
Okay. It was they ended up as severe sex.
There was something in the water at that school.
Yeah, I don't know. There was something with it, but I don't. We talked about it a little bit on the podcast before, but Harper and I both had like doppelgangers who were just like other versions of ourselves, and they just like became like they got steadily worse over time.
It means to say one's fat and blonde and the other one is thin and brunette. Those are doppelgangers. That's basically all the minimum requirement.
They're like the nega Harper and the nega Robert.
the nega me has like huge charisma, but uses it for all the wrong reasons.
Like humping people and
he got away with doing that a lot with dry humping people like that.
Genuinely, yeah. And he did the Chewbacca sound.
I wonder if he's doing all right.
Yeah, that was infamous. Yeah.
Shout out if you know who you are.
If you're listening to, I'm sorry, but at the same time, we're not lying about anything. It's the truth.
We're not exposing you either. It's not like we're naming you by name.
No, we're being kind.
This podcast, we would never put anyone on blast.
We can like shift onto this. Did you ever have a doppelganger in high school there, Malcolm?
That's a good question.
I didn't have like a doppelganger necessarily. I went to a small high school, so there were like the chances of having a doppelganger were very low. I've been told that there are like there's a doppelganger of me somewhere. Someone like once messaged me being like, "Hey, I saw you like in Toronto." This is when I was like in Vancouver, and I was like, "That's not me. I'm not in Toronto right now." And they're like, "Oh, well, the person looked exactly like you." So I guess like that guy's around. But
tell you what, I had a doppelganger besides that, Robert. Some people said that there was a kid at school who looked exactly like me, and he was a fat kid with long hair who was in a special needs class, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, and when I was in remedial math with him, I let him know we look nothing alike.
I'll give furries the credit that they get is that they make dough. Like if you get like those suits are not cheap. And so if I guess if they have a hobby.
Have you shopped for one lately?
No, fuck off. You literally is talking about 15,000 and I'm fuck off. Go on. That is one thing you can never accuse me of, Harper. I will never. Well, that is a dark.
I don't know. I've seen some suspicious butt plugs.
The reason Tucker Carlson was fired from Fox News.
He wasn't fired. They amicably separated.
No, they did fucking not.
That's like what my parents used to say. They're like, we had an amicable separation.
No, your mom and I had a discussion. I think it would be best.
I think, yeah.
It would be best if your dad took his fursuits and lived in a tiny apartment.
No. It would be best if your dad went in Yift or whatever he does.
It's just away from me.
Away from the dog.
We can't have them around the pets anymore.
Oh no!
Haven't you ever wondered why Daddy has so many cocker spaniels?
No. That's dark.
Quick question. You would know about this, Malcolm. Are furries a protective subcategory of people?
Well, first of all, why would you say that I would know this?
Because for the precisely reason that he wants to call you out on it.
I just need an answer.
I would say no.
You know, trans genocide, real thing, really should be concerned about it. Furry genocide,
Is there a furry genocide? They seem to be multiplying. They fuck like rabbits.
That's what I have actually seen some claims on the online about, and I'm just like,
A furry genocide. Boy, in my dream.
yeah, I'm good, thanks.
In my dreams.
My father won't look at me in the eyes since he found out that I'm a furry.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. There's nothing there.
Have you seen those like dumb videos? Have you seen those dumb videos where it's just like, I quit being a furry, and then people like duetted with videos with
say that they're their dad with
their dad's coming home with jugs of milk. I guess you're wondering where I've been.
That's so classic.
Dumb.
It
just reminds me of the I don't know if you ever watched that show on Spike TV. I believe it was like
a man show.
The man show, yeah.
Look at some girls in bikinis jumping on trampolines. Hell yeah.
Beautiful. That's TV right there.
How big do the jugs on this woman have to be to break a beer can open?
How big are this woman's dodong honkaroos?
That's my favorite.
Harper. It wasn't the man show. It was Mansers. That was the name of it.
Oh, Mansers.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that show too.
2004 was a very bleak time.
An incredible year for television.
Honestly, a coming of age moment for me was the man show where they'd have the girls jumping on.
Oh, you popped a boner first time? Yeah.
Oh, dude. Absolutely. I jerked off to that show all the time.
When people ask, oh, when did you know you were straight? I was probably around that.
When did you know you were straight? When your parents are like,
whew, jeez. It's a good thing we started in early.
They leave the man show in and walk out the room.
He hasn't changed it to designing women. So.
Yeah, I feel like conservative America.
He hasn't changed it to Queer Eye yet, so.
Yeah, conservative America can really take a leaf out of your parents' book about making their kids straight.
Yeah, you just had to be fucking insane.
What did you watch on Spike TV?
There was the show 1,000 Ways to Die.
Oh, no.
Classic.
Yeah, which I remember. And what I remember is there was an episode where they were doing this segment about this guy who died. And basically what happened was he was in the desert and he was tripping balls. He took a bunch of drugs and he stumbled upon a furry convention. He was and he wasn't in a costume and he's just trying to fuck. He's like, I'll fuck.
No.
He's like, I want to get in there. And the furries are like, no, you can't. And they banish him. So he just kind of keeps wandering in the desert. And then all of a sudden, he sees what he thinks is another furry, in the distance, it's like a mirage. And he's
Did you try to fuck a coyote?
No, worse. He goes over there and he tries to. This is how the guy dies. He tries to fuck this thing that he thinks is another furry. Turns out, just a real bear.
Oh, buddy!
And he's mauled to death.
He's mauled to death trying to fuck a bear. And that can't be a black bear. When's the last time you got mauled by a fucking black bear?
No.
Grizzly bear or up.
When's the last time?
Last time someone, not you.
Yeah, okay.
I can beat a black bear in a fist fight. Those shit's 140 pounds.
You listen to this guy?
No, seriously.
You're one of those old timey guys who's I'm gonna fight the bear at the circus today.
No, a black bear is as big as Danny DeVito most of the time. They're 5 feet tall. It's kind of funny.
Look, you'd stand a fighting chance at least.
Yeah.
But Robert, I guess you can't fight a white bear, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, because polar bears are fucking terrifying.
That's true.
They're basically genetically indistinct from grizzly bears, and grizzly bears are pretty much the deadliest mammal on land.
But yeah, no, that was the episode that I'll never forget. Watching that at 13 years old being like, oh, and also probably around the first time I ever like consciously was aware of what furries were.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
And apparently they've been around that long, and now
You think it's a real story? Like you know how much like they made up in that time. Do you genuinely believe that's like that actually happened to a dude?
I think that they combined a couple of things. I feel
they probably exaggerated some things, but
I love. You know what? I got to give props to the writers because that's like an unforgettable segment of a show.
That's true.
That reminds me, it's like that episode, that one, and then I remember there's a guy. There's two other ones. One where there's some woman. She's trying to she's like in a prank war with her roommate, and then like she like builds this giant whoopee cushion, and then like the roommate comes in, and the roommate scares her, and then she falls under the whoopee cushion. But it's like on like it's on like a ledge of like this like giant like foyer, and she goes launching, and then basically like impales herself on the ceiling fan and dies.
What?
That's Final Destination types. I don't think that happened.
That is some final. That's
a stretch.
That is like car airbag level of like slapstick comedy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that one was wild. And then the other one, which I actually think is real, was a guy who ran into like a javelin and then like impaled himself with that.
I remember that story. Yeah,
I remember that.
That one's a real story. That one was like actually, but the other ones, I was like, this whoopee cushion one, it feels like it's like pranked, gone dead.
You guys remember that guy who tried to gas the furry con?
No.
Oh, I do remember that. He did like chlorine gas.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he tried to drop chlorine gas through the vents in a fucking stadium building that was hosting a furry con.
It was just some random psycho.
And, too bad the mission system caught the bombs.
I want to say this was like 2014, maybe 2013.
Yeah, you're right. December 7th, 2014, a gas leak occurred at the Hyatt Hotel in Rosemont, which was accommodating attendees. The hotel was evacuated and 19 guests were hospitalized. Oh, Jesus. Later, an investigation found a broken glass bottle containing a concentration of chlorine powder inside the building. So, yeah, someone tried to gas the furries with chlorine, which is the least
Did they ever catch the guy?
thing. What?
Did they ever catch the guy?
I don't think so.
I know that there was like a long run thing, but there also were like some incidents of terrorism with chlorine gas and like several.
While these interviews and subsequent investigation did not result in any known suspects or charges, police still continue to treat this as a crime.
Yeah, someone definitely fucking tried.
And right under this, Milo Yiannopoulos is listed.
Oh my
Announced his intention to attend that year's convention after significant backlash from other attendees on social media. Yiannopoulos was swiftly banned from the convention the following day, which is Midwest Fur Fest.
So Milo Yiannopoulos tried to gas the furry convention.
Dude, can you imagine how deep that no pun intended rabbit hole goes?
That is so bad. I hate that so much.
Can you imagine Milo Yiannopoulos? He's just like, ban me from the community, will you? Strip me of my gay fursuit, will you? But anyway, he did it.
I'm just thinking about, 100 Ways to Die. The most traumatic story I remember watching on that was the girl who was masturbating with the broom.
Wait, what?
Do you remember this one?
No, I don't.
No, I don't remember that one.
So it was one where girls in like the laundry room of her house, and she's jilling
off. Yeah,
she's jilling off with the handle of a broom.
She's J and her V.
She's J and her V with the handle of a wooden broomstick, and her parents pull into the driveway, and she hears them, and in a fucking terrible reaction, she jumps off the counter with the broom still inside her and impales herself.
Oh.
Are you sure?
And I think the big thing is that she just pretended it didn't happen, and that's why she died.
Holy shit.
We need to recover.
Genuinely fucked up.
We need to recover from this.
Oh my God. Well, if it makes you feel any better, what I also loved about 1,000 Ways to Die was the fact that Ron Perlman was just the narrator the whole time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
It's like the most random, he's like a leading man, he's in a lot of great stuff, and he was just narrating the show this whole time.
I mean, I feel like the only leading man shit he's ever been is projects with Guillermo del Toro.
Why did you say it like that?
Because it's I code
don't
switch.
Say it's the right way to say it.
I code switch, and I don't mean to.
You what?
Code switch. It's like when you talk to someone and when they say foreign words and they use the accent that they've been taught to use for that word. And it's generally called
Taught to use.
code switching. So
not felt was more appropriate because you heard people that
exactly.
are
It's kind of like a microaggression a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds like something NPR would get upset about, frankly.
No. Maybe
don't they have a program called Code Switch?
They do have a program called Code Switch, but it's not related.
Yeah.
No, it is related. It's literally okay. So anyway.
Oh yeah, code switching usually is like when people of color, basically become more white in their conversations.
Exactly. And it's like if Malcolm went and he went to like French, or he went and he hung out with a friend who was French Canadian and they called Poutine instead of like Poutine. That would be
I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is above my collar. All right. I am blue as blue can be.
I will say this. I don't, as a Canadian from the West Coast, my respect for the French Canadians is
very low, I'm sure.
So Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro. Excuse me, waitress. I would love an extra carne asada.
Oh, por favor.
Oh, por favor. Cerveza.
Cerveza, por favor. You got to do the Spanish.
Good way to get your ass beaten, AJ.
For me, when I speak Spanish, it's just like, agua con gas, por favor.
Yeah, that is probably the funniest thing about Malcolm going to Spain. It's like, it's going to Mexico is one thing they understand, like Americans, and their fucking lazy ass Spanish accents. But fucking Malcolm going to Granada, of all places, and trying to commute. Let me just show one of the oldest cities in the world and try to fit in.
I speak Spanish like Ludacris speaks Spanish, which is that my voice does not change even though I'm speaking a different language. I can't rule my
He genuinely did a tortilla.
I do say tortilla.
When I first met you, you did say tortilla one time. And it was what was it? You said queso one time, which was really funny.
Yeah, I did do that.
You did polo asada.
I have a woman I work with, right?
Yeah.
Her name is to remain hidden. And
I thought you were just about to dox her.
She pronounces a coworker's name of mine. She says, like she's taking role, for example, Jude, Jude, Michael.
What are you, fucking high school?
Aaron, Roger. And she said, Carlos.
Carlos.
Carlos,
Carlos. You got to roll the trill.
Just him. And it's crazy. And I want to tell her to stop doing it, like in a polite way. But like, I don't want her to tell me that's how you're supposed to say it, because I'll honestly be like, but you're not Latino.
Yeah.
So that's not how you would say it.
Is one. Yeah, that is another thing.
I'm sorry. I thought that was implicit by the fact that she was an office worker.
No. I understood it was implicit, but I'm not sure everyone's going to get it.
Yeah. Well, obviously, Latinos can hold office jobs, give evidence by the fact that she's doing that with another office worker's name.
Or the fact that like 30% of Arizona plus is Hispanic.
Yeah, I have lots of Spanish friends. Lots of Spanish friends. Great
Look
people.
at my Spanish American over there.
Aren't you great? Aren't you great? Say hello.
Say hello. Look
Dance
at him
on
over
my strings. Dance on my strings.
there.
It's crazy that him and Tucker Carlson are good friends. You think he's going to be Trump's VP choice, Tucker?
No, I think Tucker Carlson's going to do his own run. That's my personal
that
bet.
would be truly insane. That would be truly bananas.
Oh, that would be the plot twist. Because Ron DeSantis has lost a lot of steam.
Yeah, Ron DeSantis is going nowhere.
Ron DeSantis getting his ass handed to him by Disney.
Can you imagine Tucker Carlson in the debates, though, where he's just making that face the whole time?
I just imagine it's like he just does the same thing as he does. Like, so the Democrats, they don't want you to know.
I'll tell you what, I've been to the Midwest a few times, and I was just recently informed that there's a FurCon here.
I was in
FurCon.
A FurCon in Indianapolis.
I wanted to move my kids here.
Of all places. The Democrats don't want you to know that.
My good friend Milo alerted me to the fact, actually.
They said there was chlorine gas there.
What do they want to do? They want to fuck your dog. They want to fuck your dog.
I want to fuck your dog, and I want to fuck it good.
No, Tucker doesn't want to fuck
No, Tucker, no, Tucker.
Why am I here? Why is my head so large? Why am I in a mascot costume? These are all great questions.
Why am I wearing a fiberglass fursuit? I'll tell you why. Because the Democrats don't want you to know about it.
The Democrats don't want you to know about free sex at FurCons. No one can even tell you're a fat bastard under this thing.
No. My fursona, I'm a rabbit.
My Tanuki fursona has a bow tie.
Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes.
This is a wash.
No, it's perfect. I
love the fact that someone dropped something in the background.
This
is a wash.
I heard Harper's like soul break there. He's just like, nah, fuck it.
I want to talk about something because Robert initially
I started it.
Told me kind of gave me the I guess he hinted at the story.
I tried to set you up. And then we got sidetracked. Go on.
Sorry.
No. This is side note. This is earlier today. We're recording obviously the day that Tucker Carlson and Fox News mutually departed.
Allegedly mutually departed.
It's an alleged
10 minutes or
an alleged departure.
Yeah, an alleged departure in Minecraft. But
in Minecraft.
but no, there's this crazy story that's come out. I really want to talk about it because it's just so nuts. I'm reading from the Daily Mail, so Take
that with a grain or pillar of salt.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. But this story is crazy. So, American fugitive Nicholas Rossi, who faked his own death and fled to the UK to avoid rape charge, steams his glasses up with rage as he tells Dateline he can't walk while insisting he's a Brit named Arthur Knight.
First off, Arthur Knight is basically John Smith. It's like the fakest name in the world.
There's a Knight family in the UK who are all wrestlers, and I don't think that they want any more rapists in their the queue's full, pal.
Yeah. This is a big club, and there's no room for you in it.
Yeah, why don't you go try the Canucks? I hear they let them pass.
Oh no! Go on.
He goes, a Rhode Island fugitive who faked his own death and fled to Scotland steamed his glasses up with rage while angrily insisting he was a British man named Arthur Knight. Nicholas Oliverdian, aka Nicholas Rossi, 35, also theatrically tried to standing to prove that he was unable to walk during a Dateline interview with Andrea Canning. He goes, I am not Nicholas Oliverdian. I do not know how to make this clear, he told NBC in a bizarre accent, muffled by an oxygen mask over his mouth and nose.
Yeah, he's got the blue velvet ass fucking oxygen mask.
Can you imagine a fake British accent, like a transparently fake British accent? He's just like, I am not this rapist you seem to think I am.
It's exactly that. It's exactly that.
That's it. I need you. So we'll probably play the clip a little bit.
I can't because I can't breathe. I can't walk. People say that's an act. Let me try to stand up. Let me try to stand up. Exactly. Exactly. I am not Andrea. I am not Nicholas Allenberdy, and I do not know how to make this clearer.
Oh,
Andrea,
no,
that's a low blow. That's a right low blow.
Oh yeah, this guy is 100% pulling the wool.
I think the suit and the bow tie really does it.
Yeah, the bow tie and the coiffed hair is really nice.
And the round glasses.
Yeah, it's all nice additions besides him being a villain from Blue Velvet. And then she pins him down. Do you see that? She forces him down.
God bless her. She's trying to remain calm. Yeah, this is not the best acting I've ever seen, but then again,
I am not.
It's a high bar these days. It's difficult to match the academy.
Oh God, buddy.
Yeah, so apparently he's saying that he's this British man in Scotland. I guess Rossi seemed determined to continue with the deception and grew so irate he was unable to see out of his small round framed glasses. Rossi appeared beside his British wife, Miranda Knight, and told Dateline, "We were once a normal family, but thanks to the media, our lives have been interrupted." Speaking in what sounded like an English accent, he continued, and we'd like privacy, and I would like to go back to being a normal husband, but I can't because I can't breathe, I can't walk. In a desperate attempt to prove he is unable to walk, Rossi tried to stand up before dramatically falling back into his chair as his wife stabilized him. Exactly.
Can't they literally take his blood or some sort of seminal fluid and confirm his identity?
Yeah. They can blood test for paralysis. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is what happened. So this is what he's trying to claim. He goes, Rossi was first arrested in October of 2021 after checking himself into a hospital in Glasgow with a serious COVID infection. That is the condition he claims now necessitates his use of an oxygen tank.
Okay.
Oh, so that's the link. He's pretending, or maybe
he's pretending he has long COVID to get away with being a rapist. Pretending.
Well, the thing is that so he faked his death.
Yeah. Okay. So he pretended to die of COVID. How do you?
No. He says he has COVID now, but the way he faked his death is that he apparently faked that he had late stage non-Hodgkin lymphoma and only had weeks to live, and then he died, and like everyone and then he was immediately cremated, and everyone in his town in like Rhode Island all attended this big funeral. And was like, oh, he's dead. He was,
oh, he's fucking dead.
But he was in the hospital.
No, like in the U.S. Yeah,
this is insane.
This is genuinely insane. Like, how do you feel like being the wife in that situation? That just seems.
Well, apparently she's in on it. So she's helped fake his death.
Well, I assumed
she's his Ghislaine.
So here's like the timeline of his crime.
Where's the list, by the way?
Yeah, where's the black book?
Where's the black book?
So basically, in 2008, this guy, he has 3 names. So he has Nicholas Oliverdian, which is his real name. That's like the name he was born with.
Oliverdian, yeah.
And then Nicholas Rossi is the other name that he has. I guess
is it Rossi or Rossier?
It's Rossi. So maybe Rossi.
Rossi.
Yeah. So Nicholas Rossi. So basically, he was convicted of a sexual assault in Ohio, and then in September he also allegedly had another assault that happened in Utah, which is what is leading to the arrest now. And then in 2007, he had fraud in Ohio. So his former foster mom in
Ohio
accused him of a $200,000 scam, which saw him allegedly take out fake credit cards and loans in her husband's name.
Wow.
Then in February 2020, he fakes his own death from cancer with an unnamed widow, who's apparently this woman that he's currently with, saying that he had been buried at sea. Sorry, I forgot.
What?
At sea. So they gave him the Osama treatment now. Who does this guy think he is?
Okay, I'm sorry. Buried at sea is it kind of the laziest way that you can fake your fucking death in the world. Oh yeah, why is there no body?
I know, it's SEAL Team 6 is so unimaginative for cooking that fucking hell up. It's crazy. You honestly expect me to believe that? Oh well, we gave him back to his people so they could bury him at sea. Just tell me you didn't get him.
Yeah, what, the Atlanteans?
Yeah, they're like, we respect our enemies and we're gonna bury them at sea or something. Some Viking bullshit.
Do you guys recall John Cena announcing the capture of Osama bin Laden on the Monday Night Raw?
What? No, I don't remember this at all. I remember Osama bin Laden being like caught. We watched as a family because we knew that there was going to be some kind of like presidential live stream thing, and like my family were all taking bets on what it was going to be, and I was like 100% going aliens.
Let me show you something.
Oh God, here we go.
Sasha, if you could put in the audio of the declaration, I would be greatly appreciative. In Extreme Rules 2011, John Cena comes out to the crowd post-match and says,
I walk out here every night with hustle, loyalty, respect on my sleeve. We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
No, that's right.
He's saying it like he's the first person to know. Like this motherfucker got put on by SEAL Team 6 themselves.
They go fucking wild.
And people popped huge for it.
Holy shit.
They were just like
USA chant. Incredible.
Awesome. Also, we almost got a whole episode without talking about wrestling.
I'm sorry, but we were on Osama, and I just can't let this go.
No, that's beautiful.
No. This is fair. I didn't know he did that, and that's incredible.
Well, this was still when he was tricking people into. Did you know that John Cena is not actually a former U.S. Marine?
No, of course he's not. It's fucking obviously. Wrestling. Nothing's real.
Well, you can't just claim to be a former U.S. Marine, but they heavily alluded to it, which has led to a lot of confusion.
Well, Malcolm, wrap up the fucking story with this insane guy.
Yeah, so basically, he faked his death of cancer, and then his widow was like, "Well, I buried him at sea, even though I guess he died in Rhode Island, which is not famously not close to the ocean." But
what? Rhode Island's on the ocean? What are you fucking talking about?
It's an island.
Well, I just assumed it was on a lake.
Wow, you get some private school geography.
Well. If it isn't a geographically illiterate Canadian.
We get a lot of shit for being American.
All right.
You know what? Name all your states. Do it right now.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona,
California,
Arkansas,
Nevada, Colorado, Utah.
Connecticut, Delaware.
So he dies, and I guess in this time flees to Glasgow, Scotland. At some point, he gets infected with COVID and goes to the hospital. And I guess because of his DNA is in the system, it flags him as hey,
wow,
this is the guy. So in January of 2022, he was ordered into the custody of Scotland after missing a bail hearing. So they arrest him in the hospital, and then he says he gets freed from jail on bail. Basically, in the last year, he's refusing to give DNA or fingerprints to police. He says he's bedridden with a chronic lung condition. And then in July of 2022, he's rearrested for the crime of abusing medical staff.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's convicted and fined $500.
That's it? Fuck.
When did we get to the finding out that he's the rapist?
So in November 2022, a Scottish judge rules that this guy, I guess Arthur Knight,
supposedly
is actually Nicholas Rossi.
The fucking rapist who faked his death. That is insane.
It basically, this November they're and he's basically ordered to remain in custody. So he's apparently in jail and he's waiting to be extradited. So that's why his story came out, because people are like, what the hell? And this whole time he's got this accent, and he's every photo of him,
the most fake freshman acting British accent you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, so he's got that. He's constantly being wheeled around in a wheelchair because you can't walk when you have this lung condition. He's in a wheelchair. He's always in a robe or pajamas, and he's just
except for this one where he's in a suit with a bow tie, which is insane.
Yeah, for the interview. But yeah, there's this one photo of him going to the courthouse where he's in polka dot pajamas and a robe and in loafers. It's wild. This guy is just the audacity of this guy.
If you ever think that you're maybe bullshitting a bit at work, or you're maybe not putting the full effort of into your existence, the things that matter in your life, just remember, you're not this guy. This guy is going whole hog, and you don't have to go that low. I'm just saying. You're fine.
What I want to say, which is hilarious, is this also proves if you're gonna fake your death and move abroad, don't go to fucking Scotland.
Good place to get caught.
First of all, don't go to a place with an extradition treaty with the U.S.
Yeah. Take a leaf out of the Nazis book. Go to Argentina.
Yeah, Argentina will hide you, guaranteed.
Yeah, if you just shown up in Argentina and started having a German accent,
no one would have batted an eye.
You ever seen that picture, Malcolm, where it's POV, you've bumped into someone in Argentina and it's a perfect Aryan person?
No, I have seen that.
Why'd you have to say perfect?
It's your ideal Aryan person. What do you want me to say?
Ideal Aryan.
There's an ideal. You could say there's an ideal of any kind of person. That doesn't make me a racist, and it certainly doesn't make you Goebbels.
You don't say ideal. You say archetypical.
Robert,
I know. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
I mean this with every fiber I can conjure to drive the.
I love you, Harper.
You're moving back here to my state.
I know. That is the thing. I did mention moving, but I am going back to Arizona for at least a few months.
And I'll remember.
Harper's gonna
I'm not on any supplements or drugs anymore.
Oh shit.
My memory's fucking great.
It's just you're gonna punch bug me as soon as you see me. He's just like, this is for that fucking time with the podcast.
Whereas I'm gonna make you drink to excess.
I do that every night.
I'm gonna make this especially unpleasant.
Oh, fun.
4 horseman shots all around.
Yeah, he's gonna make you drink 3 bottles of wine instead of 2.
Oh, fuck, damn. You know what's the most horrific thing I ever heard of just very recently?
No.
What is?
Okay, so
Why would I know that?
Okay, shut up.
Oh no, it doesn't feel so great, does it?
No, it doesn't. Generally, it doesn't. So we've got. I was doing not necessarily research, but I was on like a bit of a rabbit hole this weekend, and I found out something quite horrific that I kind of need to share on the podcast because I feel like you guys would appreciate it. So you know what a UTI is, right? Urinary tract infection.
Well, now that you've said urinary tract infection, there's not much to imagine. You know, like I'm pretty. Yeah, I know what it is.
My God,
you get understand what it is, but okay, it's much more common in women than it is for men, but men can still get one. And I found out a quote unquote homegrown solution. So you know how like backpack and van life and they're all fucking crazy and America has no comprehensive healthcare system because we're fucking backwards as all hell. Well, people have devised ways to fix, you know, things like a UTI in men, and it is fucking scary. And do you know what it is?
what is it?
So as my premier backpacker, my hiking friend, my Appalachian Trail trotting compatriot, you have developed an UTI and you're not having a great time. So what is this book that I read that suggests you do? You put your dick on a rock, a very heavy, very flat rock, and you bite down on something very hard to stop yourself from, guess what? Screaming. And then you get another big and heavy rock and you smash your fucking dick. And it supposedly, all the bad gunk shoots out of your dick.
What the fuck?
This is a real fucking thing because
All
UTI.
right. This is what you get when you let Robert read too much. I'm taking away your fucking.
I'm like a hyperactive 14-year-old. This is what happens when Robert reads a bit too much.
Robert spends an abnormal amount of time on places like Wikipedia.
I do.
So this is not out of line for me to say that I'm taking away your Twitter for a week. Yeah, I'm sure you'll find porn some other way.
No, but isn't that fucking terrible? That is a real goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's a real thing. I think it's
no, it's like a genuine fucking thing. Like with like
people are on the Appalachian Trail just like breaking their fucking penises trying to get that UTI juice out of their dick hole.
Yeah, basically. Well, it's not just Appalachian. It's like a lot of homeless people.
Oh my God.
All right, I don't have anything. I don't have anything for this.
Well, how about this? Do we have another thing from the forum?
We
week?
do, and I can say it, but like seriously, this is all I get out of this. This fucking terrifying.
It's terrifying. Horrible. That's why I'm so stun-locked about it. What am I supposed to say about smashing your cock until it's not infected anymore?
What am I supposed to say about smashing your cock till it's not infected?
This is beyond the pale. Seinfuck.
Welcome to Seinfuck, the Seinfuck podcast.
The Seinfuck podcast.
Okay, I got another submission I can say. So this one comes from a lovely, lovely listener called who would like to be addressed as Bubbleguts6969.
All right.
Good name. So this is this one apparently is for me. It says this one's for Robert. Fuck, kill, marry. Harper, Malcolm, Sasha, give me the juices, as they say.
Oh, my dog doesn't like this bit.
Also, song recommendation for producer Sasha, all the Weird Al Yankovic entire catalog. Sure, I guess, fine.
Did you say Yankovic?
All Weird Al Yankovic.
You know, that's how you're supposed to say it.
Yeah, that's the actual way you're supposed to say it. It's not Yankovic.
I'm making fun of you, Robert. It is Yankovic.
No, it's fucking not. It's Weird Al Yankovic.
That's how the Germans say it.
Fuck off. Okay. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
That's how. Yeah, listen, I can't pronounce it the other way ever since I smashed my dick with the rock.
Yes, I bit my tongue too hard.
I broke my teeth smashing my cock.
When I was smashing my cock while I was hiking the Hollywood Hills.
Fuck off.
Urban.
Anyway, so this one is asking me, fuck, marry, kill Harper, Malcolm, Sasha. This is hard. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm marrying Harper.
That's fair.
I'm killing Malcolm. And I'm
That's
fucking Sasha.
I let you sleep on my couch.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fuck. Yeah, you know what? You sleep on Sasha's couch next time you're up here. All right.
You love him so much.
I did one time.
One time for one night. You slept on my couch.
Yeah, and then we had an Airbnb.
My God.
Mission worth a reach around.
It's okay, Malcolm. I wouldn't leave a man standing. I'd get you off beforehand.
I wouldn't want that.
What a humanitarian.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want that evil on me. I don't want that. You keep your
just
hands.
Kill me. Just fucking.
Just kill me. And then, yeah. I'll fucking.
So
I'll wear the saw mask. You'll be happy.
All right. No, I don't want to. Don't wear the saw mask. All right.
You'll ruin Saw for me.
Do you want to play a game?
I'll be dead and Saw will be ruined. That's two negatives.
Do you want to play a game? You're on a popular podcast about called Seinfuck, a parody of a popular comedy show.
What about you, Harper? Now we'll switch it up. So
We're going around. Fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah, let's do fuck, marry, kill. So it's me, Malcolm, Sasha. Fuck, marry, kill.
I would fuck all of you. Kill Sasha.
Ooh.
Kill Malcolm.
What?
Make sweet, tender love to me, right?
Kill Robert.
Oh.
I've done the joke twice now, but for real, this is a little bit more difficult because Sasha is an attractive guy, and I'm sure he has a decent personality beyond being a producer.
Yeah. Dick size. He's swinging.
We've spoken at least 4 times, which is the minimum I have as
for
someone who has
fucking
what's that sexuality where you need to know someone a long time?
Pansexuality.
Is that pansexual? That's just a disregard for gender.
No, that's not pan.
Well, pansexuality is supposed to be like selective.
No,
you're thinking of sapiosexual. You need to find.
No, sapiosexuality is attraction to like intelligence. Pansexuality is attraction to like your own personal like choice and like.
Pansexuality is an attraction to all genders and.
No, pansexuality is attraction to all genders, but you have to have a deep emotional connection.
I'm telling you, it's a different word.
Okay, well,
like I know this for a fact.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to fucking. I don't want to Google pansexuality.
Are you thinking of heteroflexibility?
No.
Polysexual?
It has to do with no. It has to do with how long you know somebody. I'm pretty sure it starts with a G.
It's literally pansexuality.
No, that's not pansexual. Pansexuality is about doesn't matter the gender.
Kill Robert, fuck Malcolm, marry Sasha.
You know what? Good. That's a good. I appreciate that.
Why are you killing me?
Because Roberts keeps trying to tell me I'm wrong.
Fuck you. The whole point of pansexuality is that gender
marry Malcolm,
are not
fuck Sasha.
Fuck off.
Right. He's still trying to prove he's right. Are you right?
Pansexuality is not determined by race or by gender or sexuality. It's determined by other factors, which tend to be like the closeness of you are to a person.
So marry Robert. Fuck Sasha, kill Malcolm. Yeah,
I'm gonna fucking
just everyone. Just kill Malcolm.
I have your address, Harper. I'm gonna send you something, and you're not gonna like it.
He does have your address.
How does he have my address?
The same reason he has my address. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't even have your address, and he does.
Yeah, you two. You shouldn't have tried to kill me. All right. I will get my revenge. I will get my revenge.
Okay, welcome. It's your term. It's fuck, marry, kill Harper, Robert, or Sasha.
I'm tempted to unalive myself in this.
That's a sin, frankly.
That is
It's a sin.
God's not going to be happy.
Not that you goddamn heathen would know that or anything like
Yeah, I'll be looking down upon you.
that. So you'll be looking up at us. Let's
You'll be looking.
No. You're further down. You're below hell.
I'm in the void.
He's living in the Dante epic universe of hell.
Yeah.
where it's
I'm in
like
the Dante
circles.
cinematic. Yeah, I'm in the Dante
He's at
cinematic.
the top of
Cinematic.
He's in the limbo where he wasn't baptized, but he otherwise lived.
No, he's in the Simpsons hell where he has to eat donuts forever, like Homer.
We're running out of donuts.
Not the fucking the Greek tragedy Homer, like the fucking
Yeah. So here's my
Simpson.
thing. I have to the consideration I have is like if I marry Harper, I got time with Sarge. I get to know Sarge.
Oh,
Like,
nice.
That's
Yeah,
a
nice.
that's a
A
thing.
sweet boy.
I'm gonna kill Robert first of all. That's just an easy.
Ah.
an easy. Well, you killed me, all right. So you can't.
So did Harper.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you don't have a dog that's named Sarge.
So true, Malcolm. So true.
And yeah, like yeah. So I'm gonna kill Robert. That's an easy one.
I hate.
I guess I'm probably. I guess I'll
You gotta
fuck.
fuck Sasha, don't you?
You gotta fuck Sasha. You said kill me and marry Harper.
He has a tight boy ass.
Yeah, he's a tight male Irish ass.
Yeah.
You know the Irish were made for one thing.
Yeah, and that was gay sex.
I think that's it.